Good evening, everybody. Talking about third position, really entry-level third position stuff. I got a G harmonica. I'm going to be playing with a metronome. G harmonica, if I blow in holes 1, 2, and 3, that's a G chord. If I draw in holes 1, 2, and 3, that's a D chord. 1/5 of the scale above the key of G. If I go 1/5 above the key of D, that's A, the key of A. So, key of A on a G harmonica, third position. A lot of the time you will hear first position being called straight harp, pretty universal nickname for it. Second position called cross harp, universal nickname. Third position, there really isn't a nickname that everyone goes by. Third position is probably the most common. I've heard slant harp, I've heard draw harp. Other than second position, because of how much is out there for you to listen to, third position is definitely my favorite position because it's so wide open. It's just so much availability, especially when you master all the bends and you're not really intimidated by any bending combinations. Third position is really where it's at, man. So here's what I got for you. This 4-draw in brackets is a 4-draw bent, and it is linked with this 4-draw, so it's not two notes. They're scooped in together, so it sounds like this. You starting bent and release it. So this together, repeated, sounds like this. The 4-draw is the root note in third position. That's your A on the G harmonica. That would be for the 1 chord. When I move to the 4 chord, I'm going to replace these two 4-draws with the 6th blow, which is your D, which is the root note over the 4 chord in third position on the G harmonica. When I move to the 5 chord, I'm going to switch these for the 6th draw, which is your root note over the 5 chord in the key of A. Metronome is at 60 beats per minute, G harmonica, third position. This is for the 1 chord, switching the 6th blow on the 4 chord, the 6th draw on the 5 chord. I'm going to show you the chords with my hands. 1, 2, 3. Clarify, this will stay the same throughout all the chords. I'm switching the 4-draw on the 1 chord, the 6th blow on the 4 chord, the 6th draw on the 5 chord, and I didn't show you a turnaround in there. You certainly could have put one in using the 5 chord. A lot of the time though, when you listen to like George Harmonica Smith playing that sort of on top, big, leading the band third position, or like William Clark, they don't have a turnaround. They take it out and they play the 1 chord right over. So I'm sure a lot of you will find this dead simple. I really just wanted to give you a 12-bar pattern that you can practice, get a feel for third position, because that 4-draw, just the feeling of the 4-draw in your mouth, a lot of people like to wail on that note because it's your 5th and 2nd position. And you could do that in third position, but it gives a much different quality. You could even do that in third position, shaking over the root note and the flat 3rd instead of in 2nd position, shaking over the 5th and the flat 7th. It's actually the same note interval in between those notes, but it gives a hugely different quality. Once again, as always, knowing a little bit about theory will make things a lot easier. It will accelerate the process. It allows you to more easily transfer licks from 2nd position into 3rd position if you know what you're playing, man. It's a huge misconception I see in the online community that somehow knowledge hampers your ability. It stems from ignorance, obviously. I mean, I don't know of anything that's the case. I mean, how is knowing more about something going to make you worse at it? It stems from ignorance. It's human nature. People will always make excuses for things they don't understand. They'll always try and justify things they don't know with ignorance, and that's all it is. I mean, I guarantee you learning music theory will in no way hamper your ability to play with soul or feel. It will only make it stronger. But seriously, man, players to check out for third position. George Harmonica Smith is the king of third position. He's my favorite. His classic stuff, Telephone Blues, Blues Stay Away. Little Walter's got some awesome stuff, man. He did some really cool stuff, like all of his other stuff, really great. William Clark, another really amazing player, man. His stuff is just like an extension. I love the stuff where it's like an extension of George Smith's playing. Kim Wilson has some amazingly unique third position playing. His early stuff really is like an extension of the Little Walter third position, but as it grew into what it is, he's one of a kind.